Well, we got a big show today.
Oh, yeah, fuck yeah. Your 22nd favorite podcast is back with another episode. They swore that they'd try to bring you quality product this week, but they failed miserably. It's time for Balls Out with Ben Glaze and Brett Haze.
We're gonna rock, we're gonna roll, we're gonna rock and roll all night.
Wow. 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 Wow.
Wow. Good afternoon.
Press and record.
You have no idea how relieved I was last Thursday
When?
when I woke up. Well, I was up for a couple hours, and you posted the episode.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
So I didn't know if we were gonna
Because we recorded for like 15 minutes, and then we stopped it, recorded for like an hour and a half, and then I hit the stop button, and as soon as I did that, it said goodbye. And I've heard about people that have lost audio because the batteries died.
I didn't think you even hit the stop button.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It was within a matter of seconds that
I would
all
have been
that
so
happened.
worried then. Pull it.
Ah,
You gotta
damn
pull it then.
Shock me! Oh, my fingers
It's
are
gonna
already...
take like 12 times.
My fingers are already tingling. Oh, that
Ooh,
one got
I want to do it. Let me do it. Oh God, it's scary. Oh gosh. Oh, come on.
It still hasn't gotten you?
Oh, okay, yeah. It
Okay.
got me. Got me like little jolts a couple times.
That reminds me, MX Bora, send more questions.
He did.
What?
Yeah,
no. For the game.
Oh yeah.
On cards
Yeah.
this time.
Bitch.
Oh, you know what he should do is
Tell me, be on the...
it should be what are note cards, but the answer is written on the inside, but they're folded in half and have numbers on the outside.
Wow, Ben.
And taped together.
Oh wow.
So we can just
He's
There's-
already taking away from his love life to do that for us.
he can have his wife do this. It'll be her arts and craft time.
She should send us food.
Oh yeah. Bake us something.
Max, send us food.
Yes.
I feel really centered today, Ben.
What?
I feel really centered.
Did you meditate before you came?
No, you moved
came
the
here?
table to like the center of the room.
Oh.
Seriously. It's
Yeah.
weird.
I had to move it. Our roommate's dad stayed here.
Ooh.
So I had to move it over into the corner.
He slept in the Rolling Rock Studios.
He did not.
Oh.
He slept out on
Then
the
who slept
fold-out
in
couch. No one did.
Then why
which
did
I
you
was
move everything?
confused. I didn't. They did.
Fucking women.
I know.
They
Seriously.
touching your podcasting stuff?
Yes.
Fucking hoes.
All right. I was just making sure we're recording, and we are. We are live from the Rolling Rock Studios.
When we ever do make swag in like 5 years when we're up to 40 patrons, we should just just make a shirt that says, "Wait, are we recording?"
Or press record.
Or that too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh man, it'd be awesome to have t-shirts.
Right, it would be.
Because like, I mean,
Send in your t-shirt idea. We'll pick
or
the best
your,
one.
Nate Crumblood, come back
Yeah.
and
where's he been?
make us some t-shirt artwork.
Where's that mofo been?
Half the proceeds will go to you.
Same with U.S. Amber.
Yes.
She. He was. I looked today, and he was one of the people that had declined payment. I think,
Yeah, Patreon.
or to be a patron. I
Patreon
guess.
is weird right now.
Yeah, I don't know.
Seems like every month there's issues with certain people.
I'm not complaining. We don't need the money.
No. We just appreciate it, but let's see. MX Bora, Vandy, Zach Dale, and Ryan Johnson.
Johnson.
Yeah, your payments got declined. I don't know if it's your credit card or if it's just. I bet you it's just Patreon.com in general.
Yeah, that's weird. And Vandy hasn't given us a quote of the week.
Ooh. But you know who did? Illinois Justin.
Oh, I know why you're so excited.
On reddit.com/r/Glaze
know
and Haze.
exactly
Yeah,
why
because
you're
it's
so
a quote from me finally. Vandy only quotes you.
Oh, because
Illinois.
she's got a crush on me.
Vandy should quote you and Illinois Justin should quote me.
It has to be the best quote of the week, and you don't always have those.
That's true.
I do.
Yes. However, I did enjoy reading this one.
I did too.
The quote was, "If I take it off, you'll dry up," referring to my hat because I'm going bald.
I think you said you wear your hat during sex or something too.
Yeah.
With Anne.
That is true.
Is it true?
No, it is not. That'd be weird if I did. What did you? Jesus. Brett's got to touch the machine. Bert Kreischer.
Invisible touch it. Did you get tickets for that?
I did.
I want to get tickets for that.
It's sold out.
Should have talked to you before.
Yeah, it sold out quick. I did a set. What day is? I did a set Monday at the Garage Bar.
It doesn't matter what day today is because Monday was still Monday.
Well, I just didn't know if it was yesterday or not. But what a weird place to do comedy.
Yeah, I remember you telling me you looked at pictures beforehand.
Yeah.
And you said that there wasn't much of a stage. It was just kind of the middle of the room or something.
No, it's just over in the corner.
Oh, okay.
There's like a bench behind you. And then like the host, Mike Logan, went up and he's like, "All right, we do comedy at 8 o'clock or 9 o'clock. If you don't want to see comedy, go to the other side of the bar."
Really?
Yeah.
And it's a small bar.
Oh yeah, but
in
there is
general, but
two sides.
oh, okay.
It's separated. Nobody was on the other side.
Yeah.
But you can still, the bartenders can come get you drinks.
Yeah.
They just don't want people talking the whole time or heckling or whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, they have TVs. You can get food. That's why I was like, I do not know what to expect going into this.
Yeah. How many
And
people were
boy, maybe 30.
there? Okay.
Pellerito showed up.
Really?
Yeah.
Go figure.
Um,
Just kidding. I love you, Pellerito.
yeah. Thanks for the Wheeze
Remember when
compilation.
I
Last
don't know
episode.
if Pellerito knows about this.
What?
You remember he was standing outside of the radio station before we had all gotten fired wearing a Santa Claus outfit? And I told you when I walked in, I'm like, Pellerito's out there in the Santa Claus outfit. And you did everything within your power to avoid him.
Oh, well, yeah, I don't want to be seen talking to the crazy guy in the Santa Claus outfit.
That was so funny. And then
Was he in the outfit?
I watched him watch you all the way down to the parking garage.
Oh, this is
Head
awkward.
cocked towards the left, just watching you walk away.
Was he wearing the Santa outfit and like the show's billboard around him?
Yep.
Oh,
And he
yeah,
had-
that's
he had
just
bells in his hand.
yeah, just too much.
I remember
Too much.
telling Zane, and Zane, I think, walked down there and talked to him, and then you were just like, beeline.
Yeah. But anyways,
Pound that puss.
oh God. People are encouraging that
I know.
now. Oh, the person who quoted Illinois Justin.
Illinois
He's-
Justin,
yeah.
he's keeping track of those things.
But Garage Bar, weird place to do stand up.
Yeah.
Tough crowd.
Tough crowd.
Colin Quinn. You don't get that
No.
reference. Keep it moving. None of the comics were getting any sort of pop, so it's hard to know if your material is any good or not.
No, I already know if yours is.
Well, yeah, I know it sucks, but I like at Grins you can tell.
Yeah.
Like they're there to see comedy.
They're there to laugh.
Yes.
You know, even if it's not funny.
Yes. Like I've seen enough open micers to know, okay, this guy's doing well, this guy's not, and they'll respond accordingly most of the time. It's hard to be like the first one up or anything, but the last time I went, 2 guys went up, a third guy went up, and the first 2.
How many went down?
Hi, Mark.
The first 2 got laughs. The third guy that was right before me completely bombed.
Did you think their jokes were funny, though?
Not that guy.
Okay.
The guy who bombed, no, I agreed with the crowd.
Okay.
And then I was like, oh shit, this is gonna fuck me up.
Yeah.
But I did okay.
You got?
But like last night, or at the garage bar, no, it was just rough.
Did you get any laughs?
Well, yeah, but
Tell me your jokes.
no, still working on stuff.
Obviously.
But I don't know if I'm so that makes me. I don't know if I should work on stuff there. Just do material that works. I don't know.
I don't know.
But
If
like
I wouldn't, because if you can't tell if people like actually think it's funny or they just aren't their laugh,
yeah,
then you can't tell if your jokes are good or not.
right. Because like I've always heard, go test your material at other places and then bring the good stuff for that 3 minutes at Grins.
Right.
But Grins is really the only place where it's a good testing ground for what works or not.
Not many comedy clubs around here.
That's true.
Is there?
I'm trying to get in at a bunch. I've got 3 sets in May at Dr. Grins.
Oh, nice.
And I'm hopefully going to be at Garage Bar again.
How long
For what?
for your 3 sets?
Oh, they're 3 minutes each.
That's 9 minutes altogether next month.
Wow.
Great math.
Thanks, Dad.
But yeah, let's move on.
Moving on up.
But yeah, thanks Pellerito for coming out and seeing me.
Yeah, and thanks for Ben's laugh last week. That was
Yes,
great.
it was.
It's my new ringtone, honestly.
Get out of here.
Yeah.
What? For like when I call you?
No, everybody.
For everybody?
It's just
That's awkward.
It's not really my ringtone.
okay, good.
How cool would that be, though?
It's time for Grab Bag News. It's Channel 11, WPRN. And we're here with our crap. I was going to try to stop it before the music started.
never works.
And we're here with
I'm Buster Cummings.
and I'm Johnny something on the spot. And boy, do we have some great news for you today, folks.
News. Gonna read the news. Gonna queef in your face and fuck you too.
Yes.
That's
Well-
our new song.
There was a man who can't stop masturbating in prison.
Oh no, what's his name?
Adam Wilk. He's 61 and said he had been planning to see his doctor for libido suppressing drugs, but instead went to a field after being freed from prison. Dude, I have a joke about the libido suppressing drugs. Nobody cares. Adam Wilk was spotted on February 14th by a witness who thought he was urinating. Prosecutor
What's the prosecutor?
Andy Karsten said it soon became clear he was in fact masturbating. He added this activity went on for 3 or 4 minutes. His penis was exposed for about 10 minutes. How do you? I don't know. How do you not stop that?
Can you read that one more time?
Yeah, his penis was. Yeah, that is weird, isn't it? His penis was exposed for about 10 minutes. The activity went on for 3 or 4 minutes. What was the dick doing the other 6 to 7 minutes?
7 minutes.
Just hanging there? All
I'm
floppity?
really wrapped up in the math of this.
Was he just drippy?
drippy, droop? Gross. Definitely not pounded poo.
Let's see. Adam Wilkes told him that he knew what he was doing was wrong, but didn't do it to draw attention to himself. All right. What did you do it for then?
Yeah, hard, loose dick bitch.
What?
Whatever that means.
He was released on bail, but within 24 hours, he was spotted by an off-duty officer at the same field again masturbating. God. He admitted he had a problem, but got a thrill out of it.
This is a prime location, dude.
Adam Wilk, who only recently reconnected with his family and friends after being shunned, had 12 similar offenses on his record. How is this guy out of jail?
I don't know. Does he listen to the podcast?
I don't know. I would like that.
Yeah, me too.
Adam Wilk, if you're out there, keep masturbating in fields and listening to the podcast.
Yeah, baby.
But like, what makes that field so great? Do you think there's houses around it where you can like see into windows?
Maybe there's just a playground next
Oh,
to
look
it.
at that family having dinner. Oh, I wonder what they're eating.
I'd bring a telescope with me. Get maximum distance.
Oh, it looks like a turkey dinner. Oh, I wonder if they got mashed potatoes and all the fixings.
Is it fucking Thanksgiving?
Mashed potatoes. He also had 9 breaches of ASBO, whatever that is, for masturbating in public that banned him from entering any field, stable, or area that might contain
Staple.
animals.
Oh. Is this about bestiality?
Okay. Well,
I have not been listening.
I'm going to skip. I'm going to move segue into.
You're done with that one?
Yes.
Why?
Because it got into him talking about like he can't be in fields or stables.
Oh, so you're just gonna cut that one loose and then finish it later, or
Because
just gonna
3 men sexually assaulted animals, and we have 5 facts about it.
oh gosh.
Hold on to your seats, fellas. This one's gonna be a rough one.
Okay.
3 Pennsylvania men will serve decades in prison for raping horses, dogs, a cow, and a goat. Dogs, cow, goat.
Horses.
A 16-year-old boy who lived with the men told police about the rapes. Dude, come on. Yeah. What was that?
I just farted.
That's not even an animal noise. In a Clearfield County courtroom Monday, Daniel Pratt, 41, Eric Horn, 33, and Jared Fry, 35, were convicted and sentenced to a minimum of 20 years and a maximum of 41 years in state prison for the sexual assault of farm animals.
Man, you're just trying to get off, man.
Yeah, thanks, Troy. Thanks for your input. The men were arrested and charged. Let's see. Said it was blah, blah, blah. The men lived together at a makeshift farm in Pennsylvania. Here is what you need to know about Daniel, Eric, and Jared Fry.
Ooh.
9 female horses, a number of dogs, a cow, and a goat were regularly raped by Daniel Pratt, Eric Horn, and Jared Fry.
Oh, God.
According to the DA, Pennsylvania State Police were contacted by the boy living with them in a crude and unfinished farm on a country lane in Pennsylvania.
Unfinished. Not for long, baby.
Yeah.
He's going to finish up in those cows.
Yeah, get him a horse and he'll finish for sure. The juvenile told the trooper that the 3 men were having sexual relations with animals, including dogs, horses, cow, and a goat. Yeah, how many times you got to mention that? The juvenile described a specially designed V-shaped pen that was used to facilitate the sexual contact. What the hell is a V-shaped pen?
It's a pen, but in the shape of a V.
Ah. In the early morning hours, they searched the property. The specialized team was called in to give the report, and the men had semi-automatic weapons.
What did they have, Ben?
Semi-automatic. Oh,
You did it twice.
semi-automatic? Is that what I said? Automatic? Jeez.
Oh, God.
You're an idiot.
Semi-automatic.
Yes. So Daniel Pratt, Eric. Okay, here's number 2. Daniel Pratt, Eric Horn, and Jared Fry recorded the rapes, and police found a large volume of videos.
Oh, I thought you were going to say semen.
Well, that probably too, man. I mean, come on.
That's probably lost up inside them, though.
Seamen, they should probably have walruses, penguins, and other aquatic life. Dolphins.
Woo! Market that joke, brr!
That was terrible.
Fucking horrible. Jesus Christ. Love
Johnny something is not on the spot.
No. I'm a buster cum in your asshole.
Ooh, pound that puss. That's your line. There are a few details on specifics of the videos, but it's been reported that number of counts which each man was charged with in the thousands is based on video recordings of the rapes of the female horses, the cows, the dogs, and a goat. Can you imagine having to watch those?
What sound does a goat make again? I forgot.
That's a sheep, isn't it?
That's a sheep, but I think they're pretty close.
You know what the goat sounds like?
I'm the devil. I've come to get you.
I'm the devil, go, motherfucker.
Have you ever seen the movie The Witch? Explains everything. Don't trust goats.
Never seen somebody laugh at their jokes so many times.
Ah, that's me. Number 3, the men were convicted of thousands of counts of raping animals over a 5-year period. Yeah, I thought we already knew that. Number 4.
Did you know that if you watch porno, you're usually bi?
Ah, that's right. Yeah. Yes. I wonder if, like, while they were having sex, like, let's say, because there was that boy that was living with them. Let's say he catches these guys having sex with the animals.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, this is so disgusting. And then he throws up. And then he ends up falling into his pile of puke.
Okay.
If one of
Did
the
he throw up
guys...
enough to make a whole pool full of
Probably.
that? Okay.
Dude, it's disgusting.
Yeah.
3 men are having sex with animals.
3 men and a
different animals.
baby.
Ah,
Cow.
3 men and a horse. Married with children. This makes no sense. I gotta cut this part out. So let's say he's in his puke, and then he sees, like, you know, all the 3 men are having sex with a different animal. One guy's like jacking the horse, and then it shits. Then the guy gets the idea, grabs like some of the shit, and throws it at the kid. Do you think the kid like ducks his head into his own puke?
Oh, definitely.
Or takes the shit in
No,
the
he's
face?
going to duck.
Yeah.
He's going to duck.
All right.
Yeah. Glad that we took 3 minutes to do that.
Yes. Number 4. All the men are Facebook friends and each have a myriad of images of farm animals blanketing their social media accounts.
Okay. Interesting.
One of
To each their own.
Daniel Pratt's Facebook pages features only images of horses. Well, I guess we know which animal he's getting down with.
Cows.
In 2014, Eric Horn shared a story about mistreating a tortoise. How would you do that?
Hopefully it wasn't a snapper.
It's a turtle, not a tortoise. They're different.
Oh.
But I bet you they fucked like rabbits. Haha, tortoise in the hair.
Suck.
Yes. Let's
How about those
see.
audit guns?
Jared Fry's Facebook page is filled with images of his dogs. Jeez, this is all easy. On this video of newborn pups,
dogs.
I bet you're right. On this video of newborn pups, one commenter said, "Go back to hell, Satan." No, that should have been on the video for the goats. I'm here. So somebody must have known
Yeah.
that he was fucking those dogs.
Yeah.
Well,
It's hot, though.
number 5.
Jeez, how many are there? What
The
the
16-year-old boy, I said there was 5 facts. The 16-year-old boy was placed in protective custody after the arrest, and authorities did not believe he'd been sexually assaulted. Well, good for him. They're not into humans. All right, Buster.
Wow.
I brought to the table. Remember Dad's Net from last episode?
Yes, I do.
Yes. I have a post from somebody who is concerned and needs advice.
Okay.
So let's read and indulge this person if they listen to the podcast.
Can you tell me what this Dad's Net thing was again?
It was just a website where I think it was, what the hell was it about? What did the dad do? Dad do Super Bowl.
Dad do.
I don't remember. But we had
I don't care what the fuck we talked
Then
about.
why'd you
last week.
ask?
I want to know why
Dad's Net?
this website is anything.
Oh, because I said we should check this website for other stories.
No shit, but what is posted on these stories?
Read this one.
Oh my god.
Buster Cummings, not very good with the news.
A guy writes, his name's Henry P. Hi, I'm not sure where to turn, and maybe I'm in the wrong place.
Right or left?
But wondering if I can seek any guidance with a non-consent pregnancy. Okay. So rape then.
Yes, Brett
Right.
Hayes. Is that about you?
Knock on my door. Do that drop.
Mr. Haze, Leon Hendricks, News 8.
We know about your non-consensual sex.
Henry P. says,
Pregnancy.
I've messed up and need a bit of guidance into where I stand, and there's such a law, UK, of a girl. This is in the UK.
Oh, okay.
Of a girl getting pregnant without consent. Basically, I was seeing this girl for a number of days over a period of 2 weeks.
Was he sleeping and then she like got him off, and then 9 months later she's pregnant? Or has a baby?
I don't know, Ben. Let me fucking read it.
Okay. Dadsnet.com.
Basically, I was seeing this girl for a number of days over a period of 2 weeks before I called it off because she was getting too intense. Even when I called it off, I was getting a barrage of texts. So I had to block her.
Put that part out.
You're not gonna put that out. Anyway, before this, and I slept with her. Whoever wrote this is an idiot. Anyway, before this and I slept with her, she told me she couldn't get pregnant, and this was it was confirmed by doctors due to medication she was taking. I stupidly took the risk after a few drinks, and during our relationship period, I slept with her twice more.
Okay, hold on. So she's telling this dude I can't get pregnant.
Right. So
and it's because of medication.
Yeah. So unloading me, dude.
Yeah, so I'm guessing he's just taking her word for it, and she doesn't actually have like documents that say, "Hey, my doctor's."
Because who's gonna be like, "Show me your documents"?
Oh, here's a doctor's note. Drop some loads.
Drop some loads. My butthole's open for madness.
Ah, yeah. So is the front hole.
No, just the bum.
Come on, Henry P. Get up in there. Get up in that P with your P.
Okay. Because she was really getting into me and saying stuff like, "I'm falling for you. Hope you don't mind that I can't have kids," etc., etc.
Of course I don't
thought to
mind.
myself, I don't want this to go any further.
Now I don't
So
have to get a vasectomy.
the upset will be less further down the line, as I was not into her like she was to me. After I blocked her a few weeks later, I was harassed by her daughter with texts, so I had to block her too. Then about a month later, a relative...
Wait, daughter? I thought she couldn't have kids.
Holy shit.
That should have been the first sign right there.
Lord. Oh, this was
Get out.
a few weeks later, so maybe it gets to that. I was harassed by her daughter with text.
Can
so
you
I
imagine?
had to block her too. Then about a month later, a relative messaged me on Messenger with abusive text saying she's pregnant and I'm a bastard.
Slow down.
And stooping how low they can
Stop
go
reading.
by reporting to CPS.
Stop reading.
I was in
Can you imagine if you had sex with this chick? And then,
probably I'm getting hard.
And she told you she can't have kids.
Yeah.
Because the doctors say so.
Right.
And then, like, the next day or a couple days later, you're thinking, oh, man, that sex was really good. And then you're like, oh, fuck, her daughter was watching TV when I got there. Son of a bitch.
Oh,
I've been duped again.
Well, maybe she had her tubes tied after her first daughter.
No, it was some sort of, like, medication. Yeah, maybe she started taking the medication after the
never
daughter.
know. Either way, that would be hilarious.
That would be. Motherfucker.
Seriously, he was.
Yes.
But even like if I'm having sex with a girl and she tells me I can't get pregnant regardless, I'm still gonna pull out and fucking bust a load in her hair so she can't get it out for weeks.
Gosh, you were dirty. I wonder if Henry P is that dirty.
Probably listens to this podcast.
Probably. Listens to this podcast and posts on dadsnet.com. Wait, wouldn't it be dadsnet.net? Or is that just too redundant?
I don't know. You found the fucking thing.
Yeah, I can't remember.
I don't care.
Dadsnet.gov.
Okay. I was in shock, of course, but still couldn't believe that she was pregnant. I decided to unblock the girl. I digged for information, and yes, she was pregnant. I briefly met with her at the time she was 6 weeks pregnant and pleaded not to go ahead with it, as me and her will never be an item. On this occasion, I really thought to abort was the best option for all parties.
Oh, wait, abort the mission or abort the baby?
The baby, man. Probably both, though. But
I gotta find out if this lady can have sex or get pregnant. I'm gonna find out who her doctor is. Abort that mission.
And the baby.
And the baby.
But she already had made up her mind. I knew this already. Next morning, she messaged me at 7 a.m., and it was just too much to take, so I blocked her again. Well, your son or your daughter is going to grow up without a father, thanks to you.
Well, do you have any advice?
Yeah, like I said, pull out always.
Yes. Or push and pray, as Dane Cook would say.
Push and pray.
So we both saw Endgame
Or
this
just
weekend.
take the dirt road instead.
Yes.
Well, River Runs Red.
Yes. Take the.
We got to
dirt
do we got to
road.
do Avengers and HBO separate.
No, I know, but I've got some articles.
Oh, okay.
Because some people did not have a good time while attending Endgame this weekend.
Oh, Endgame?
Yeah.
I was gonna say Game of Thrones because it was too dark.
Oh yeah. Did you see the person that like edited it or produced it? I don't remember. Somebody said like somebody that's involved with it was like, or no, maybe it was the director. Like, I shot this. It's not too dark.
Yeah.
You needed to watch it on a big screen in a dark room, and things will be just fine.
Right.
But whatever.
It is what it is. You could still see.
Yeah,
don't
it was
give a shit.
still an amazing episode. One of the best ever. But yeah.
One of the bears, just simply the bears.
So
Down there.
did you did you go to the movie without having anything spoiled before it?
Correct.
Ah, me too.
Yeah.
Luckily,
The fact that everybody dies is crazy. I'm just kidding.
you are a jerk.
It's not really spoiled.
But people were doing terrible things to spoil this movie.
This, yes.
Like
This-
you would go to people would go to random Reddit threads
Yeah.
and post spoilers.
Yeah, I saw that.
I
I
knew
heard about
somebody
that.
who was watching a video of puppies on Instagram, and one of the comments was a spoiler
Seriously?
of the ending of the movie.
Oh my! I stayed off Reddit. I stayed off Facebook.
Yeah.
All that shit for the whole weekend. 'cause
Yeah, me too.
I knew I was going to see it at some point. But let me tell you though, this is the most rambunctious. I don't know if that's the right word. Crowd in a movie theater I've ever been to. Like, this is the weirdest group of fans.
Okay.
That have gone to see a movie before, because I was in the movie theater and at least 3 or 4 things happened in the movie that have never happened
Yeah.
to an extent that,
Is this what the theater sounded like?
well, after the movie was over, yeah.
Oh, I hate when
I know, it was awkward.
It
I hate when
annoys
people
me.
do that
Like,
too.
you're not at the premiere where people
Right.
that did the movie or in the movie are there.
Yeah, and they need
You're
to seek
applauding
your-
for nothing.
Right. But one thing, there was a kid 2 seats down, so I'm sitting in the second row.
Yeah.
In the recliners.
Okay.
And it's the big theater number 1. So he's on his phone in the middle of the movie.
Please tell me more.
So of course everybody in the back behind him who's elevated could see his screen and shit. So there's people like yelling in the movie like, "Turn your phone off."
Yeah, of
Turn your
course.
phone off. But I've never had that happen in a movie before. And then
How long was he on it for?
like 10 minutes.
Did anybody like run out and complain?
Yeah, somebody from the movie theater came out and they're
Oh,
like, "Yeah, it's
thank God.
policy for you to keep that off.
Yeah.
and not be on it," which
What
totally
an idiot.
cool. And then some fucking dumb fucking parents brought their like 3-year-old kids to the movie. And this is an 8:00 showing, so obviously it's not going to get out until 11:15.
Wow, bad parents.
So there's kids like making a bunch of noise right when the movie starts, and then like halfway through, like I can hear one kid, "Oh, you woke me up." And I hear the parents like talking to him, and I'm hearing other people like saying, "Get your kid out of here. Get him
Good
out of
God.
here." And one, like some mom like goes to the end of the aisle, picks up her kid, brings her to the middle of the aisle behind us. So it's even more loud, and she's standing there for like 30 seconds with the kid, and it's like,
Did you have like open seats behind you?
it was, since there's only the first 2 rows at this celebration are recliners, then there's like a gap
Oh,
for
that's
people
right.
to walk through,
Yes.
and then
Okay.
there's another row of recliners, I think.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But she was right behind us, and again, somebody goes like, "Get your kid out of here!" Like people were like, "No, we don't want any shit."
well, yeah, you've been waiting
get
for
it.
this for what, 11 years?
Yeah.
And it's finally here, and the last thing you want is for anybody to ruin this movie for
Right. Right.
you.
But did
Did you
anything like that happen in your movie?
No.
Like everybody was quiet.
People were good.
It did not feel like 3 hours either.
No,
Well,
it
maybe-
didn't. Maybe.
Well, maybe because it was an enjoyable 3 hours. I think.
It was. I was not expecting it to be the movie it was, but I'm glad it was. Like I had heard before,
Yeah.
it really does pay off in ways you do not expect.
Right.
However, there are 3 plot holes that I noticed.
Oh, we'll have to talk about those.
Yes, we'll talk about those in post-show talk. Post-show talk will be for everybody.
Post.
Anybody who just wants to listen
Spoiler.
Game of Thrones and
Post-show.
Avengers, because we
Yeah.
have to nerd out.
Oh, goosh.
But the directors of the film tweeted out leading up to the release that people shouldn't spoil it for others. However, a man thought it would be a great idea after he just watched the movie to spoil it on the way out of the theater for those waiting to see it. According to reports, this man was bloodied after an angry crowd beat him up outside the movie.
What was that man's name?
At a theater in Hong Kong. It was Todd Gonzalez. I mean,
That's a strange
that
name.
doesn't sound like a Hong Kong name to me. Chick of the China, the Chinese chicken. There was a Chinese student hospitalized after hysterical crying at Avengers Endgame. Did you hear about this?
Chicken the Chinese chicken.
Have a drumstick and your brain stops ticking.
Tick, tick.
There was a guy, Stick Zadinia. A lady. She was a college student in China, and she was so overwhelmed by the ending of Avengers Endgame that she had to be rushed to the. Did you cry at all during this film?
I almost did. I almost shed one tear at one part.
It was me, my girlfriend, and her parents, and my girlfriend and both of her parents cried.
Did you use all their tears as lube?
I did, and I was like, "Thank you." Yes.
Get prepared to get wet.
And then so this girl in China, she was rushed to the hospital after uncontrollable crying.
Wait, there's a girl in China?
Yeah, Stick Zadinia.
Oh.
Crying. The crying caused her to hyperventilate. I'm surprised my wheezing doesn't make me do that.
It makes me hyperventilate.
She watched the midnight premiere of the film with her friends. Local media, blah, blah, blah. Most of the 3-hour-long movie went by without a hitch for the college student until it rolled towards the closing scenes, while moviegoers around her quietly sobbing at the end of the movie, like Brett. The student started bawling uncontrollably. She cried so much and so hard. Ooh, I'm so hard. Thinking about her tears. That she started feeling chest pains. I'm having chest pains.
That's my job.
And she became numb in her hands and feet. Ooh, gonna give me the stranger.
That's the noise numbness makes when it goes through your body.
Yeah, that's what it does when we play that shock game.
Yeah, shock it to me.
Let's see. Her fingers also became stuck in a clawed position.
I'm stuck. Take my strong hand.
That's what it looked like. There's pictures of it, and that's exactly what it looks like. You think of the guy from Scary Movie 2.
Yeah.
Where you,
My germs.
my turn. Isn't it my turn?
My germs.
Ah, my germs.
Wow, my
And he's
turn.
stirring what? The mashed potatoes?
Yeah.
Yes. She was later rushed to the hospital by an ambulance after her friends called emergency services.
Ambulance.
At the hospital, doctors. Man, doctors managed to calm her down
Do you confer?
and also gave her oxygen
Scalpel?
to study her breathing. She eventually recuperated and was discharged. I have discharged from my penis from the hospital on the same day. The hyperventilation was caused by excessive panting from the student's unrelenting sobs. What was she, a dog? Was she a dog or something?
I want to give me another one. I want to do another one.
Okay.
Give me another one. I want to do one. Give me one.
Here you go. This is a good one.
You read it already, you son of a bitch.
Okay, good for you.
I play this drop because of this next story. Tell us about it, Buster.
All right, woman killed by meat grinder.
No, not that one.
Oh shit! Now what do I do? All right. Did you know there are $5 amounts? $5 amounts you're not allowed to bet on Jeopardy.
Hiya, Georgie.
I did not. Did you know this?
No, I didn't until it came out this week.
One of them makes sense, but the other ones are hard to understand why.
Okay.
Until you give us
One
the
of them.
facts, Buster.
Yeah, busted coming. One of them is $69 for obvious reasons. Nice. Another one is
Gronk would like that one.
666.
Gronk would, if Gronk, can you imagine like Celebrity Jeopardy
Yeah.
and Gronk was on there and he wasn't allowed to bet $69?
Oh god, that'd be great. I hate him.
Do you think they give him a pass?
No, because he's a fucking idiot. Fuck that dude.
Yeah, but 6 + 9 × 9 is 69. Is that how it works?
What's 9 times 15? Definitely not 69.
No, yeah, 6 plus 9 times 9 is 69.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's
6 plus 9.
15
Ah, damn it. No, it's not right at
times
all.
9.
I don't know. He did some weird math problem that got to 69 involving just 6s and 9s.
No.
That's why it's his favorite number.
Yeah, 15 times 9 is 135.
15. I didn't say 15. Oh, wait, I did. 6 plus 9 is not 17. It's 15.
Or is it 6 plus... no.
Okay.
6
good for you.
times 9 plus 6.
Get back to the story.
Another one is $666 because
That's what it is. 6 times 9 plus 6 plus 9 equals
that what it is?
69. Yes.
Okay, let me-
Do 6 times 9.
Okay.
I think that's 54.
6 times 9.
Plus 6, which would be 60. Plus 9, which would be 69.
Wow.
We figured that out together.
Hey, we're almost as smart as Gronk.
Tide Pods. I can't do math. I'm gonna eat Tide Pods.
Oh, sorry, Troy.
Football. I'm gonna do a DJ
Anyway,
set with Shaquille O'Neal.
I got through the first sentence.
I love Shaq. I love Shaq, man.
Man,
All right. So what are the...
You
okay,
can't be Troy. You got to make up your own
666.
man.
yeah, because it's the number of the beast.
Yeah, I'm a goat.
The other three are $14.
Devil goat.
$88. And $14.88 because they're all...
You have my permission to die, goat. But I am you. I'm a goat. 666, number of the beast. The beast is a goat, and that is me. I'm just a rapping. 1, 2, 3.
Back to the story.
Tee-hee-hee.
You never let me get through my stories. You always cut me off every 3 words.
Let that part out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can I go now?
Yes.
Fucking ass.
You mean like leave? No, don't leave. We're not done.
All right, there's this white
We're having
supremacist.
fun.
There's this white supremacist named John Midgley
Mr. Haze, Leon Hendricks, News 8.
who died in prison in 2007, and apparently the 14 refers to the number of words in a sentence that he wrote. We must secure the existence of our people and a future for white children.
Ah. That's a random ass thing.
That is very random. And the 88 refers to Lane's 88 precepts, a set of rules and guidelines on white power that he wrote while he was locked up.
Tyrone Bigsby. That's not his name, is it? Dave Chappelle.
Nope.
Chappelle Show.
Nope.
White power.
Cut that
Boogie
part out.
boogie.
Next one. Woman killed by a meat grinder at work, baby. This has got to be one of the biggest fears of anyone who works inside a meat processing plant. A Pennsylvania woman named Cindy Zichkowski. Why is that funny?
Because Zichkowski.
Zichkowski, you fucking read it.
Oh.
Was working at a economy locker storage company when she somehow fell or was pulled into the meat grinder while on a staircase next to the machine.
Think somebody pushed her?
Uh-oh. Yes, I do.
See, bitch.
She was actually operating the grinder from a rolling ladder about 6 feet above the machine, but there were no witnesses to determine what led to the fatal incident. Let's check the cameras.
That's what I was thinking. Grind that puss.
Grind that puss. Another employee discovered the woman inside the grinder after hearing the grinder make an unusual sound.
Yeah, it was a lady screaming.
It took emergency
Jeez.
rescue over 45 minutes to pull that woman's fat pussy out of the
Grinders
grinder.
don't normally make that noise.
Well, but it's got...
Whoa, what's wrong with that grinder?
Zichkowski had worked at the plant since 2014 and lived in nearby Williamsport, Pennsylvania, about 12 miles from the factory.
Those are crucial talking points. Where she lived.
Yeah. You printed it, bitch.
Now what? What are you looking at?
I got one more. A guy,
Oh, nice.
A guy...
Tell me about it, Buster.
All right,
Hit me with
baby.
the news.
A guy exposes himself to a woman.
Mr. Hayes, Leon Hendricks,
Yeah,
News
what can I
8.
do for you? I exposed myself to a woman earlier.
You did, huh?
Yeah.
How'd you do it?
There's a 33-year-old man named John Sadorf from Bridgeton, New Jersey.
Ah.
And last week, he went to the library and started talking to a woman, see? Eventually, he gave her his business card.
Gravy.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And then he exposed his junk to her. He just showed her his junk. He's like, hey, take my business card and take a piece of penis while you're at it.
Yeah.
She called the cops, but Sadorf took off before they got there. But since the woman,
Get here fast.
her name's Vandy, had also
I got gravy in my hair.
had his business card, the cops were easily able to track him down and
Business
arrest.
card.
Yeah.
What did he give it to the lady?
Yeah, I
I
said
got
that
his
part.
business card. I'm not gonna call him.
No, I said that part. He exchanged business cards, and then what can I say? He fucking showed the penis. What can I tell you? You know?
I just wanted some big sausage pizza, and I got a big penis instead. I got a big penis pizza. Live. A big penis pizza covered in gravy.
I feel stupid.
Yeah, you look stupid.
All right, Johnny something
Hey,
here.
brother.
Tell you about a guy who ran over a bartender for kicking his dog out of a bar.
Woof woof, motherfucker! Give me a shot of J-Mo.
Yeah. There's a 50-year-old guy named Kenny Hinson from Tennessee, and he went to a bar with his dog.
West Virginia.
Ah. The bartender told him he couldn't have the dog in the bar and had to take it to his car. That rhymes. And later, when the bartender went outside, Kenneth Hinson drove straight into him. Ooh. The bartender...
Hey, can I grab you a drink?
The bartender went up on the hood and wound up with an elbow injury.
Oh no, my elbow, it hurts.
Then Kenneth Hinson took off, but some witnesses got his plate number.
Hey, I've got a limp wrist. What can I tell you?
And he was arrested for a felony hit and run.
Haha, loser.
All right. There was a Connecticut man driving
Just
last
kidding,
April.
Kenneth. You the man.
Oh, thanks, Troy. A Kenneth. Jesus
no problem.
crap, not a Kenneth. A
No
Connecticut
problem,
man.
I'm here for you. You here for me. We here for the whole family, man.
That's right, Troy. You
Yeah,
know
baby.
it. Last
I'm
April.
here for you too, Brett.
Hey, thanks. Thanks, Troy.
Yeah, no problem.
It's
bro.
gonna be May.
Hey, man.
April, when he was pulled over and ticketed for talking on the phone while driving. Do you do that? Do you talk on the phone while driving?
Of course.
Of course. Do you text and drive?
Yes, of course.
that's
I mean, no, never.
gonna-
That's not allowed in our
Dude,
state. Oh.
You're gonna end up with a fourth car accident. Since I've
No,
known you.
no. I only text when it's smart, like at stoplights.
Ah, good call. Thing is, the man claimed he was eating a hash brown, not talking on the phone. Oh, he was eating puss. Yeah, that's right. Oh, yeah.
Hello, pussy.
Let's see. The cops didn't believe him that he was eating a hash brown and ticketed him anyway. He decided to fight the ticket in court. Have you ever fought a ticket? or tried to
Not
fight
like
a ticket? I almost did. If you are on Business 131 going south, when you get to Sand Lake, you're going from 55, it turns into a 45, and then like this, it goes to 25.
You saying like in a stamp of a finger?
Exactly.
Oh, wow.
You got it, Troy. And at the 25 speed limit sign was a cop sitting there.
Oh,
so it was
wee-oo,
basically a
Fuck the 5-0, man.
trap, a speed trap.
Pussy
And
trap, man.
she got like I.
Oh, it was a she?
Yeah.
Did you show her your dick?
No, I wish.
Nice.
I should have shown her my penis and then give her my business card.
Yes. No, give her the business card first.
Yes, that's right.
And then, come in her
whip
hair.
it out.
Oh.
Whip it out. Walk
Now
it
whip
out.
it out. Now whip it out.
I whip my hair back and forth. And
I
whip my penis back and forth. Oh, yeah. You must
Your
whip
penis
it.
one was off. It just didn't sound
Whip
right.
it good.
It's whip it. It's whip it.
Get back to the story. Is that what you want
What's
me
up
to
with
do?
that story?
Okay, so the dee-doo-dee-doo-dee-doo-dee-doo.
Good. Puss. Puss.
So Kevin Budnick refused to pay a $300
Budnick, I hardly
fine.
know her.
refused to pay a $300 fine for the infraction and took his case to trial after a magistrate initially found him guilty.
You're out of order.
It was probably the most expensive hash brown in history, but it was worth it,
Potatoes.
said Budnick's lawyer.
But
People can take the path of least resistance. Okay, I'll pay the fine.
that's okay.
But others say, no, I want to pay more for the principle. That's right. You gotta stick by your principles. Judge did not say whether Budnick was in fact eating a hash brown, but just ruled that the state failed to meet its burden of proof and ruled in Budnick's favor. In the end, this outcome took 2 trials, more than a year to come by. With an O or a U. And it cost Budnick legal fees exceeding the $300 ticket and 4 days of missed work.
Nice.
But, Nick, it was worth it. See what I did there?
Hey, pussy
Russian
button.
spy whales have been found. So it appears that the Russians will stop at nothing to spy on its enemies. I wonder if that's us. Even if that means training whales to be spies.
Meow.
What? A marine biologist. Ooh, I wonder if that was his George Costanza. Found a beluga whale just off Norway's coast wearing a special Russian harness that held a GoPro camera. Officials believe this could be a spy whale that was probably trained by the Russian Navy.
Oh, God. A spy whale.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Can you imagine? Like, what, you know what I want is like a spy snake and put it like through the sewer system. Then you're like taking a girl's taking a shit.
Oh,
and then
and
it
just-
pops up with a GoPro and she doesn't even notice it. And then it's like, pound that puss. And then it slithers away back through the sewer system back to me. And then I get the GoPro footage and I
Can I tell
whip
you,
it out. Whip it
Can
out.
I tell you something weird that just happened?
Yes. Is that why you're on your phone this whole time?
Yes.
Ignoring my Russian spy whale story?
Yes.
Dude, I mean, come on. This is one of the greatest stories of all time, like in history. And it might be fake. I don't know. It seems fake. Russian spy whales. Officials believe it could be a spy whale that was probably trained by the Russian Navy. Yeah, unlikely. They found the whale, so the harness had not only the GoPro camera holder, but a label sourcing it to St. Petersburg. A Norwegian fisherman managed to remove it from the whale. He said a Russian fellow scientist had told him that it was not the sort of kit that Russian scientists would use. Russia has a naval base in the region. I can't read because you're just waiting to get something off your chest. Russians have admitted to training dolphins for war in the past because they can rape people, but denied any training of beluga whales. Free Willy.
Jeez.
That's right, Free Willy. Free my Willy. While you bend over and show me your butthole. So what's been happening over the past couple minutes? So I was talking about Russian spy whales.
So I'm trying to get on our Patreon
on
the app, and it signed me out.
Okay.
All right. And
Did we lose everybody?
No.
Did we lose our page?
We are down to 18 though. We were at 20 and then 19 and then 20. I think then 18. I think it's due to. Oh, Max just emailed us. Oh man, I know what
Did he
happened.
send us cards that
No.
with more questions
He
for
lost
Shock
his-
Me?
He lost his debit card over the weekend. I just canceled it yesterday. I just realized the renewal period was always also yesterday. I'm still on Patreon. I gotta wait about a week for a new card. And Vandy's Vandy's his wife. What?
Great story. Compelling.
We've
and
been
rich.
wondering who Vandy is for
Wait.
forever.
What a turn of my mind
Vandy
is blown.
his wife.
Do you think
What?
he's lying?
No. Therefore, her payment didn't go through either, which is true.
What the hell?
LOL, she loves listening for quotes.
Yeah, she loves Brett.
Maybe she'll hook up with me.
Hey Max, who do you like better, me or
I think
Brett?
you, definitely you.
So do you think we could have like a foursome
I think it'd be
where you
possible.
could hook up
This would
with
be a really-
Vandy?
a
I can
really-
help it with MX Bora, and then we can high five.
Okay, that's okay
while we're
with me.
listening to like the latest episode of our podcast.
Hey, as long as this doesn't go dick to dick here.
Yeah, no dick.
But three dicks.
No docking.
3 dicks and a poo. I don't know.
Yeah, she's a 3-holer. That's what I hear.
Oh God. Send us pics, please. Okay. Anyways.
Yeah, glazeandhaze@gmail.com.
So you know how on iPhones you can save your fingerprint and it'll like bring up saved passwords and stuff.
Okay, I don't know that. I don't use that kind of technology. I still have an old iPhone with a home button.
Oh, very true.
Yeah, I did not want to upgrade.
So
I did upgrade.
I was trying to log in to Patreon and I put my finger on it and it's like, okay, here's your saved passwords. And
put your finger on it.
All
Finger blasted.
my ex-girlfriend Lily, they are all her passwords.
What?
Somehow got into my phone. This was her old phone.
Whoa. So now you can you can log into her shit?
Right, which I'm not going to do, but it was just kind of weird. It's like, why is her stuff coming up on? No, it's not even anything.
Not even anything. You could like log into like Tinder and shit. And
No,
message
it's
guys.
not. It's not that. It's like her email.
Oh, does she have any
password
naked
and stuff.
pics of dudes?
I don't know. Not interested.
Yum yum. Yum 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 yum. Are you looking through her shit?
No, I'm reading a question that Max posted. He needs advice.
Advice, like marriage advice? Yeah, stop listening to our podcast so much and pay attention to your wife.
Oh, that never happened.
Do you think they like sit in bed and listen together? And then she writes quotes and he writes questions?
Does stuff ever throw you off? Like you ever see an ex-girlfriend and it just throws you off?
Yeah, throws me off of my
Fucking
game.
Weird, man. Even just that. I was like, what? Why do I need to see her stuff?
Yeah, that's true.
I want my passwords.
That's why you block people.
Well, yeah, but it used.
You want to know what's crazy? I had a crazy ex-girlfriend that I blocked her on Facebook, so she couldn't Facebook message me. I
Yeah.
blocked her on my phone, so she couldn't text or call.
Right.
She emailed me. I blocked that email. She made up a new email and emailed me. I blocked that email, and she made up one more new email, and I blocked that. And finally,
Really?
I think she got the hint.
Wow.
Yes, women be shopping.
Women be shopping, yo. Shopping for me.
Yeah.
Okay, so do you want to read his question?
Is this the advice?
Yes. He says, I've been having this issue for about a year now, and in some ways I only have myself to
He's
blame.
gay.
I knew it.
And he just got married, and he doesn't know how to tell Vandy.
It's okay, we'll tell her for
Hey,
you.
Vandy, give me a handy.
No, you get the handy for Maxie.
That handy was nice and dandy.
Okay, but for some reason,
Had me feeling randy.
every morning, right before I get out of the shower, and by the time I start cooking breakfast,
Now I'm hungry. Gotta get some candy.
I get a sudden urge to take a dump. And it sucks. Because I just took a shower, and it kind of just taints things right away. I miss the good old days where I came home after a long day of work and squatted a well-deserved one. It felt like a reward, you know? Now it just feels dirty. Any advice?
Did he want us to read this? Because, I mean, his wife...
He posted it.
His wife listens.
He's joking. He's joking around about having...
He's not serious?
No.
Oh.
He's joking about having to take a shit after he showers because his butt is freshly clean, and now he has to poop, and now it's tainted. He's a jokester.
Are you sure?
Yeah, yes.
Why did he waste our time with that with a fake question?
Because it's funny.
I would say if this is actually real, take some time before you take a shower. Maybe walk around, drink some water.
Yeah.
That poop will come out, and then you jump in the shower.
Poo-poo.
That is the worst, though, because your ass is all wet still. Because I don't know about you, but I definitely don't like use my towel in my crack.
You don't?
I let it just dry by itself.
That's weird.
What do you put your towel in your crack?
Yes.
Do you pay attention to where
I don't like
on
shoving
the
it
towel
in my asshole. Oh no.
You don't?
Right in the crack, and then I put that part right on my face.
Okay,
It's
see,
the
this is what I do is the end that has the tag is for the lower half of my body.
Mm-hmm.
The other end is what I use to like dry my face and my hair and my upper body.
Okay.
So I always know which end is like the dick end.
Yeah.
But I definitely would not like go through my leg. Have you ever seen somebody take a towel and like run it through their legs so it's getting like their
Not in a
taint
serious
under
way,
their
no.
balls
Yeah,
and their
no,
crack?
no. Not in a serious way, at least.
Yeah. Oh, dude, I got so we had a wiping discussion because I maybe it was just online. Are you filming me?
No.
Glazed.
A wiping discussion. I think it might have been online because I stand and wipe, and people were wondering like, "Oh, how do you do that? Doesn't it like get everywhere?" But it's like, no, you don't like stand all the way up. You're leaning, like as you get up off the seat. Here, I'll show you.
Yeah, show me your asshole.
That's right, Wade. So you have the one hand on your cheek, so it stays spread. It stays here. Let's take the mic out.
Yeah, baby.
So it stays spread.
Spread them out.
And then this hand
Nice pants.
is what thanks, bro. Is what you use to wipe. But now I also talked about like you could use wet wipes or whatever, and somebody was like, "Oh, you're gonna cause a fatberg in our sewers."
Fatberg?
Yeah, like that's how that shit builds up is wet
Yeah,
wipes because they're not actually flushable.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, I take toilet paper and get some water on it, and that's how I do it instead of wet wipes. Jesus. And they're like, what do you do? Do you like, waddle over to the sink to get water? And I'm like, no, I only do it when I'm at home because the sink's right there. I'm not in a public restroom.
I never want to take a shower or poop with you ever.
Well, yeah.
Again.
I don't want you to either.
You sound so difficult.
No, it's
You're
very
a high
easy.
maintenance piece of shit.
No, I just want to make sure my butthole's clean. Now, instead of water, they actually have toilet spray that you spray on the toilet paper, and it's scented to make your butthole fresh and clean. Read those last articles. There's like 2 more, I think.
Oh, did you give me a...
You crumpled them up and threw them away. Wait, no, I think we might have been done with them. I don't know. Who cares?
Really?
Yeah.
You know, people who might care: Jordan Carson, Julie Pagansky, Kevin. Oh, you said Kevin Butnick.
Yeah.
Michael Van Wagner, Nate Timinski,
Yeah.
Thomas Helmick, Tim Glass. Great guys.
Great
ladies.
guys. With
Great,
really
great.
With really great stories.
Great story. You got a Mad Libs for me?
No, I've got nothing. You know what we're gonna do? Is for anybody that's seen Endgame or Game of Thrones,
End of Game of Thrones.
stay tuned for the post-show talk. What should we do first?
Avengers first.
Okay, and then Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
That makes more sense.
Yeah.
It doesn't really.
That's cool.
I don't know how people are going to be able to,
Well,
fast forward through the end game if they haven't seen it to get to Game of Thrones. Figure it out.
fast forward to 10 minutes in. We'll cut off Endgame by 10 minutes, and then cut off Game of Thrones by 20.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Plugs.
Butt plugs in my butt plug, in my butt
Yeah.
plug, in my mouth.
When's the last time you went to that factory?
47 days ago.
That's a long time. You got to make a trip back to
Butt
see
plugging,
how
yeah, butt plugging.
manufacturing's going.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for listening. Tell 2 friends about the show. We are on Twitter. You are
Fucking douche. Brett Hayes.
the Brett Haze. I'm at the
H-A-Z.
Glaze. You can email us at glazeandhaze@gmail.com. Vandy, send us some pics. Reddit.com/r/glazeandhaze and patreon.com/glazeandhaze. MX Bora, Vandy, Zach Dale, Ryan Johnson, you've all been declined for May. Find your credit card and get back in bed and fuck and write quotes.
Get in
and
bed
questions.
with us. No, get in bed with Ben and Britta.
Pussyfish.
Pussyfish.
All right.
Get in bed with Ben and Britta. Pussy bobbing on 90.
I'm going to glaze your face.
Pussy bobbing on 90. Hey, hey.
You just got married, but it's time for you to taste some new dick. Ben and Brett brought their business cards. They're going to give them to you. Then whip out their penises Smack you right on their forehead.
Pussy pop, pussy pop.
I wonder if she would
Pussy pop,
get down on her knees, mouth open, and then it would be you, me, and that other guy that's married to her. Bata Bukaki.
Good afternoon.
And then you know what it would sound like when we all got done?
Nice. Pow, 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 pow.
All right. Post-show talk. Bye, fuckers. Say your thing.
Bye, fuckers.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Oh, boy.
That's awesome.
Post-show talk.
A spoiler edition of Post Show Talk.
Oh, that's right. Yes.
Careful, youngins. Spoilers lay ahead.
Oh, don't go down that road.
Pussy
It's an old Indian burial ground down that road.
Pussy poppin', pussy poppin'. Sorry.
I mean, not funny.
So Endgame. Yes?
It was great. I enjoyed it.
Were you...
I thought it was fun. It was enjoyable. It was a good time. It was so fantastic.
Even with how shitty the people were that were in the theater with you?
Yes.
Really?
Yes. Because that didn't take up that much time.
Oh, okay. It seemed like it was like a lot of the movie
Oh,
that
just
you
a
were
couple
having
times.
issues.
No, I just really embellished, you know.
Oh, okay.
I liked it though. I was texting you the other day. For all the hype that Captain Marvel fucking got, she was in the movie for like 5 minutes altogether.
Like 3 scenes.
Yeah,
It
barely.
The whole time I was like, okay, what the fuck?
And she had a fucking lesbian haircut. Nothing against lesbian, but that haircut was just
Yeah.
no, not today, girl. Like, get out of here. Go back to your hairdresser on Mars.
Yeah, going to this movie, we were told, I think, that Ant-Man and Captain Marvel are like the most crucial characters to the end of the film.
Yep.
And it makes sense. I mean, she brought Iron Man back.
Mm-hmm.
She blew up Thanos' ship.
And, yeah.
I don't know what else she did.
Well, she helped them in, like, the present day Thanos' island, or on that planet that he was on. She put him in a headlock, and then Thor cut his head off.
Ah, yes.
That's about it. But Thor was my favorite of the whole movie.
Big fat fucker.
Fucking yeah, and then he goes like full on like Viking, like
Yeah.
his beard and everything. He was.
I'm so pumped that he's going to be in Guardians 3.
Is he? Is that? Well, obviously that's.
I mean, that's what they... It seems like that's what they're getting at. With,
all right, that'd be cool.
And if that happens, because you know how in Guardian... No, was it in Ragnarok? No, it was in Infinity War.
Yeah.
He was with them, and they were talking about how handsome Thor was.
Uh-huh.
And then Chris Pratt kept getting upset, like he thought he was handsome. And like,
Yeah.
what would be funny is if Thor's still fat and they still say that he's better looking than Chris Pratt. Yeah.
That'd be hilarious. Those two are so funny.
Yeah.
I think that's what Chris Hemsworth is like in real life too.
That funny?
Yeah.
You remember the Super Bowl commercial he had with Danny McBride where they were supposed to be doing
yeah.
that's not a knife. This is a knife.
No.
Yeah,
Australian.
Yeah.
Outback.
Crocodile Dundee.
Crocodile Dundee, that's what.
I still want that movie to be made.
Well, what was that even for?
It was just a commercial for like
Nothing?
taking trips to Australia.
Really?
Yeah.
Fuck.
But it
I wouldn't want Danny McBride in it.
Why?
Because it's not his style of movie.
Yeah, it is.
We have 8 minutes, man.
Okay. Oh, you're timing for us
Yeah,
to get
well,
out at 10?
I forgot to set a timer, so I
Okay.
just kind of guessed.
Someone's going to jump in at 10 minutes and have, like, the ending spoiled.
Yeah.
Best thing probably, or coolest thing from the movie was Captain America using Thor's hammer.
Yeah.
That was fucking awesome.
And Thor's like, I knew you could do it. That was the best fucking part for sure.
Yes. Which
great.
leads to one of the plot holes.
He's worthy. What?
Captain America on the bench.
I thought this one through.
And?
What's your issue with it?
Well, like, I think Bruce Banner, Hulk, said he went past where they were on his way back after the 5 seconds was up. That's another issue I have is the timing. Because they, like, sent back, I thought it was earlier, it's like 10 seconds, you have an hour.
That was in the quantum realm. That was you being in the actual quantum realm, not an actual different timeline.
Okay.
And something I saw about that is don't think of it as time travel. Think of it as like destination jumping
Okay.
instead of
Like wormholes.
yeah, kind of.
But how did he end up on the bench and not come back as an old man to the spot where he went back in time?
Because he went back right to Peggy Carter, and at that point he was under the ice, his other self, for 70 years.
I don't think so.
Yes.
He went back to not be under the ice.
No, he went back to that same time period that they were in previously, where he met Peggy. Remember when he saw
Oh, yeah, and he danced with her.
Peggy? And at that point, yeah, I think the Captain Marvel of that time period was under ice.
Captain
Yeah,
America
Captain America
was
sorry.
under ice.
Was under ice. So, and then he gets out and she basically dies off anyways.
Okay.
So he just waited for 70 years and knew that's where they would be at that specific amount, that time in space.
Yeah, but how did he get back without them noticing?
They're
He just didn't jump back?
right. Yeah.
Okay.
And I think after he replaced the stones and took them back, all of the timelines kind of grew back together or something.
Interesting.
I think.
Second plot hole.
Okay.
You know how to get the Soul Stone, Thanos threw Gamora
Yes.
off the ledge and killed her?
Spoiler. Yeah.
The only thing he loved, like ever,
Right.
which was her, because you have to make a sacrifice, and you have to sacrifice the one thing you love,
Yeah.
which he did. But Hawkeye had a wife and kids who he lost and was trying to get back.
I don't think
You
it's...
think he likes he loved
I think so.
Scarlett Johansson more
But
than them?
as-
And he didn't even sacrifice her. She sacrificed herself.
Right.
So does that mean she loves herself more than anything? Like
No.
it doesn't.
She knew that she meant a lot to him, and he knew he meant a lot to her because they basically started out together.
Yeah, but still, it doesesn't seem like the ultimate
I don't
sacrifice.
think Red Skull or whatever his name is. I don't think he specifically said the one thing you love. The thing.
I thought it was the thing you love the most.
Oh, maybe he
Or
did. Yeah.
who
I
you
think-
love the most, or what you love the most.
I think. Yeah, you're right.
Something like that.
So maybe he did love her from the start. I don't know.
What was the third plot hole? There was 3.
I don't know, man. You tell me, man.
There was. I was so bummed to not see Ant-Man go into Thanos' butt and grow. And to
Oh
kill him.
yeah. I forgot about that one.
Yeah. Oh man, what was the third plot hole? Motherfucker. Oh, do you think Robert Downey Jr. got that skinny for the beginning of the movie for Iron Man?
No, I don't. Visual effects and makeup.
You think so?
Yeah, it looked really good, but
It did, because it didn't look like somebody else's face was CGI'd or something like that, and it looked like shit. Oh, it was dude from Ant-Man, old guy,
oh yeah.
Wall Street.
Yep, I know what you're saying.
What did he get? Like a clitoris, gonorrhea, syphilis from
Renee Zellweger,
not Renee Zellweger,
Catherine Zeta-Jones, Michael Douglas. Michael Douglas.
Oh, what's that song from?
It's Michael Douglas.
I'm gonna pull that up real quick. Yes, it was Michael Douglas. What was the third plot hole? Damn it, I can't think of it. How close are we on the 10 minutes?
Oh, we've got 2 minutes.
That's it?
2.5 minutes.
Motherfuck. Anything else you want to bring up from the movie? So you cried when
I didn't cry, no.
When Iron Man was dying?
No, I didn't cry.
Okay.
I could feel like a tear like almost there. It was when Pepper was like telling Tony like we'll be okay, and she was all like smiling at him and stuff. It was cute.
Yeah, what'd you think about Pepper?
I thought it was awesome.
The Iron Man suit.
It was great.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
Yeah, it was.
Pretty cool.
That's pretty cool.
Let's see. I'm trying to think of other.
And so Gamora will be back, you think?
Yes, because that was the thing. That was one of the things that I was really happy about.
Yeah.
Only people that were vaporized were brought back, except they found a loophole to bring Gamora back by bringing past Thanos back.
Right.
Which she was in that timeline also, so she was able to come back. And now Chris Pratt is trying to find her from that time. Okay. And there's speculation that that's what Guardians 3 is going to be about.
Okay. That's what I was
is
wondering.
him trying to find her. But yeah. Here we go.
Yeah. The Eliminator from American Gladiators, mixed with all the cool laser parts from Entrapment. You know, the Catherine Zeta-Jones vehicle.
Yeah, it's a classic. But how do we know this is going to work?
Because it was designed by the best. Catherine Zeta-Jones, she dips beneath the lasers. Ooh.
Catherine Zeta-Jones.
Workaholics.
That's what I thought.
Great stuff. Okay, I thought of the third loophole.
What?
So, they're 5 years into the future from Infinity War.
Yeah.
Peter Parker goes right back to high school. How is he not out of high school? And then Far From Home, which picks up right after Endgame, he's still in high school, and his high school goes to Europe.
Holy shit. That's a good point.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Why isn't he like in college or something like that?
When they were at that 5-year point, they didn't go back 5 years?
No.
Oh, God.
They stayed in 2023, I thought.
Oh, timer's going off. But that's a good point. We'll have to see what happens.
And if somebody checks in right here, you're about to get a spoiler. They killed off Black Widow, who's supposed to get a film in Phase 4.
I thought she was getting her own series.
I thought it was a film.
Oh. Yeah,
like it might be
know.
the one that's teased at the end of Far From Home.
Maybe. I don't know.
But I'm excited to see which one will be teased. The most obvious one would be Guardians 3
or Doctor Strange, because that one's coming out.
Yeah. So was a Black Panther sequel.
Yeah.
Captain Marvel sequel. I'm hoping for an Ant-Man third film.
Oh fuck yeah, there will be.
Yeah, I would assume so. Those ones are fun and different.
Yeah,
Paul Walker's great.
Paul Rudd is great. Paul Walker's dead.
Oh shit! Yes. Damn it.
R.I.P. Paul.
Death.
R.I.P.
Yeah.
All right.
Anything else that you can think of? 10, 9, 8. Does this rank in your top 5 of?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't think it does for me.
I think it was one of the best Avengers movies, at least.
Oh yeah.
Marvel movies.
I would put it right underneath Infinity War.
I liked how it wasn't all
for
like
Avengers.
At least the first hour and a half or so. I liked how it wasn't all like superhero-y. It was just them kind of just being like normal
people.
Yeah.
Like fuck, this sucks.
Right.
Everybody's gone.
Yeah, I like that.
Man, I'm trying to think. No, this wouldn't make my top 5. I think it would go Infinity War, Iron Man, Thor Ragnarok, Civil War, Guardians.
Nice.
1. I hated Guardians 2.
You didn't like that?
No, I didn't care for it.
You're a little bit of a bitch. So
all right. Game of Thrones.
Cool.
Yes.
That was badass.
It was fucking awesome. And
It
this was the episode where it's the longest battle scene ever in
Yes,
TV
I was wondering
or
about
film.
that. Yeah.
I didn't know if it was going to be this one or if it was going to be a King's Landing battle.
Right. So do you think
but
the White Walkers are completely done?
yes, I've heard a theory that the Night King somehow isn't dead. But, I mean...
I still, like, I don't know why I want to hold on to this, but I still feel like Bran will turn into the Night King for some reason.
I don't know, man.
I don't know. Maybe. Doubt it.
But...
Or you think there's only, what, 3 left?
Yes.
Or 2 left?
3.
3 left.
Yep.
So they're going to go down.
See, now, okay, here's the thing. They're pretty much out of people. The Dothraki, gone.
Very true.
Unsullied, pretty much all gone.
Yeah.
They have, like, women and children that might have survived in the crypt.
Mm-hmm.
My girlfriend did not see that coming.
I called that.
I called it, too. And she's
Yeah.
like, oh, my God, you're so smart. And I'm like,
You
yeah.
got that from
fuck
me.
No. Let's see. That was awesome, though, when the Night King rose his hands and everybody started coming up.
God, dude. I was like, what?
Okay, here's some things. More people should have been dead.
Yeah.
Jorah should have died because he was in the front line with the Dothraki when they got swarmed.
Well, he did die.
He didn't. He came back.
He died eventually.
No, I know, but he was in the front. He should have. That was insane, though. It was like a wall of White Walkers going over him.
It reminded me of World War Z.
Yes. Oh, yeah, especially when they got to the castle and we're all
to the
climbing on
walls
top
and
of each
shit.
other.
Right.
How about when they actually got the fire started in the trenches?
Melisandre?
Yeah. And
finally.
they started piling up, like falling on.
Yeah. Making little bridges.
Yes. Oh,
Out of
God,
dead
that was
bodies.
badass.
Yeah, that was
I was like,
crazy.
oh, my God, they're smart. They did the same thing with the ice in the water. Something along those lines.
Oh.
Like one person was finally like,
oh, yeah. They tested it because the hound threw a rock, and they're like, "Oh, it doesn't break
Yes.
through." Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. It was
White Walkers.
It was definitely one of the best episodes. I think Arya was a badass completely.
Yeah, that was fucking great.
You think she's gonna kill Cersei?
No, it's gonna be Tyrion. It's the prophecy.
No,
Yes,
it's not.
the prophecy is her little brother strangles her to death or chokes her to death.
No.
While she was, I think, crying or in distress. So I'm guessing that either she actually is pregnant, even though this whole time I've been saying that it's a lie, and she gets stabbed in the stomach, Red Wedding style. Maybe not that brutal, but that's why she's crying, because that means the last Lannister to carry on the name is now dead.
Besides Tyrion.
And so then Tyrion chokes her, but Tyrion's Targaryen.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is.
No, he's not.
Yeah. You are not my son. Yes, he is.
No, he's not.
Or Jaime dies in front of her, and she's upset about that.
Or Jaime kills her.
No, it's going to be Tyrion.
Well, Jaime is also her younger brother, isn't he?
They're twins. Remember, unless he was born like seconds after her.
I think Arya is going to kill her.
Nah.
Because Melisandre says, you will shut the eyes of brown eyes, green eyes, and blue eyes. And she killed the Night King, blue eyes.
Yes.
She killed somebody with brown eyes.
Who had brown eyes?
Like, all the people on her fucking list had brown eyes.
Yeah, wait, let me see
And
your brown
then
eye.
green eyes, Cersei has green eyes.
Motherfucker.
That's the new one out there, man.
That's a new theory that's out there?
Yeah. Yeah.
Internet theory? I hate internet theories.
Well, it's like a little bit, yeah.
Like me talking about her being stabbed and then getting choked, or Jaime being killed and then her being sad about that and then getting choked. Like those are theories.
It's all possible.
I came up with.
Yeah, and they're shitty theories.
Not a shit ton of people on the internet putting everything together.
I've got great theories.
Yeah, I bet you do.
I'm always correct.
Now, how about was it Drogon? Her like Daenerys' dragon? Is that what she?
Yeah, I believe so.
Him flying off with just a swarm of White Walkers on him and trying to shake him off.
Yeah,
that was fucking badass.
Yeah, it was.
But he came back after Jorah died, right? Is that the dragon that came back?
Yes.
So what happened to the one that Jon Snow was riding?
They are going to reveal that next episode, I believe.
Okay.
Also, what happened to Jon Snow's direwolf? He will be back next episode.
Yeah, that's the other thing too.
There's already a picture out
And-
there of him being in it.
You know? Oh, really?
Yeah.
You know how right before Arya stabbed the Night King and everybody, all the White
Spoiler
Walkers
alert.
dead
Yeah.
or died,
Yeah.
the dragon was about to hit him with flames.
Yeah.
Since he's Targaryen, would he have survived the flames? Or is it only Dany that can survive fire? Because she's the mother of dragons.
Good question.
Either way. See, that's the other thing, too. You know how you said, I don't think that the White Walkers are completely dead? People are pissed and think that they're not because they've been building up this fight between the Night King and Jon Snow.
Yeah.
But
Jon Snow wasn't the one who was meant to kill him, though.
No.
And I did read another thing online. You know when Jon just like yells at the dragon?
Does he?
The dragon's about to kill him and he's yelling.
Oh, okay.
Jon, he's yelling, go, go, go to Arya so she can fucking run.
Oh,
so
really?
he was about to take one for the team so Arya could go kill him.
Ah.
So
good man.
Yeah, I love him.
Heir to the throne.
Fuck, I'd suck his dick so hard.
Dude, that he needs to end up as the king of the kingdoms.
I think those two might kill each other somehow. One's gonna kill the other.
I think Dany's gonna die in his arms.
Maybe. Or like
and she's gonna be pregnant with his son. Or yeah.
Oh yeah, that'd be hot.
She can actually have a baby.
I have said from the start though, I would like to see Arya on the throne. And if that happens,
that seems a little too far fetched.
If that happens, I'm gonna be like, baby.
How'd you like when Tyrion and Sansa were hiding and they did they held hands and then he kissed her hand?
That was cute.
Yeah, I like that.
And she said that he was like
the best husband that she had.
And he gives her like a weird look, like, shit, you've been through hell.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh man.
Yeah, but he is a good guy.
He is for a midget,
and he was good to her too. Yeah, for a midget. Brad Williams. Let's see what else.
Bran's a little bitch again, obviously.
More people that could have died were the blacksmith, Brienne, and Jaime because they were pinned up against the wall with like 30 to 40 White Walkers surrounding.
But we
them.
gotta have another Arya sex scene, so that's gonna happen. Her and Gendry.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'm glad. Do you think the Hound is going to kill the Mountain?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Or
with a fire sword.
Doesn't Arya have the Mountain on her list?
Yes, but she also has Cersei on her list.
I wonder who is left on her list. I want to look that up, but I also don't want to look. I don't want to Google anything about Game of Thrones to have anything spoiled.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert if you're listening to this episode. No, but okay, earlier we were talking about, or I brought up, who do they have left? Dothraki are gone. Basically all the Unsullied are gone. Is Grey Worm dead?
No.
Okay.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, I hate his character now. I know they have Theon's sister's ships.
Oh, they got the Greyjoys.
But, I mean, her
Iron
uncle
Fleet.
has, like, the other rest of them, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
He's got his fleet that he gave
So they have possibly 2 dragons, her fleet, and then that's it?
And Arya.
Yeah, and Arya.
They got Arya, too.
And Jaime. I mean, Jaime's going to kick some ass.
For a
And
one-handed man.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
I also hope that Brienne and orange-haired dude fuck.
Yeah, that would be hilarious. That dude is turned into like the funniest person on that show.
Have you seen the shirts of it's his face and it says "Got milk"?
Oh, really?
And it's milk dripping out of his mouth.
Because he's what, Bane's milk? Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Yes.
He suckled on the titties. I'm a Bane.
What was I gonna say?
I don't know, Ben.
Fuck. I got distracted.
Damn, sorry about the Bane's milk.
Shit. Oh, Sam. What a little bitch in this episode.
Yeah, when wasn't he though?
I know, but he was talking all tough about, I'm the only one that's actually killed a White Walker.
Yeah,
and then he's
bullshit.
just crying the whole time. But Melisandre coming back was badass.
It was.
I wanted to see her boobs one more time, but
I wanted to see those old saggy titties.
no, not those ones.
Yeah, I want to see that.
God, what a
old
boner
butt.
killer in
that
that episode.
old meat curtains there, more.
She took off that necklace. It's like, no.
It's like
fuck
zoom
no.
in, zoom in.
But dude, it was so badass watching her light up all the Dothraki swords.
Yes.
And then it was so heartbreaking to watch them all get snuffed out.
Extinguished out there. I'm like, okay, there's not as many right now. Where'd they all go?
Dude,
what's up, dude? What you talking to me for, man?
I really hope the last 3 episodes
amp it up. More?
No. Maybe.
More,
I mean,
more
they
intense?
could, but I hope they meet expectations like the first 3
another
have.
battle, isn't there?
There's gotta
There's
be.
going to be a battle of King's Landing.
Yeah.
Because I remember seeing like previews for the whole season, and it was like a water war.
Do you think we'll have
on ships and shit?
Do you think we'll have 2 slow episodes and then?
No, I think they'll all be fast from here.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
How can
they
you?
can't afford to slow down? They have to give us all material.
Yeah, but they got to travel to King's Landing.
Just like this podcast, we cut that part out.
Cut that part out.
Yeah, they kind of did that in the last season with stuff. Yeah. They cut out traveling.
Here, baby, gonna travel across some Westeros highway.
Do you want to take a guess of who ends up on the throne?
Arya, I said this.
Okay.
That's my fun guess.
Do you think everybody else finds out that Jon is heir to the throne?
Eventually,
or does
yes.
he die with that and nobody knows?
I think eventually they'll find out, but he's gonna have to do some convincing. A lot of convincing.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't know, man. I don't know what to expect.
At
all.
I'm glad.
I didn't expect Arya to kill the Night King.
No, me neither.
So,
did you watch the Inside the episode afterwards?
No.
Okay, the directors talked about how it was how it was nice they had all these offshoot like main characters in different spots doing different things. So when Arya left the room that had the Hound, was it the Hound and Melisandre or Davos and Melisandre?
When?
I think it was the Hound. Right when she took off to go.
Oh yeah, it was the Hound.
Okay, yeah, the Hound and Melisandre. So she left, and then they were able to take your focus off on her leaving the room and put it on other people.
Right.
So that when she jumped out, you were like, "Oh fuck!"
Yeah.
I totally forgot.
I knew she was going to. I was like, "What? What did she just say to her? Like what?"
Yeah.
And then it was just like gone. I'm like, okay, something's up here.
How about Theon going after the Night King?
That was noble.
Yeah, it was.
I like the brand told him he was a good man.
Yeah.
Because he is, besides having
they're really
no dick. But
yeah, they're really doing a good job with wrapping this up.
Yeah, they are. Just like this podcast, I gotta pee.
Okay. But if they wrap this up nicely, like Breaking Bad had a great wrap up.
Yeah, it did.
If this wraps up nicely, so far
it will go down in history
Yeah.
as the best series ever.
It as of right now for me, it is the
I
best
agree.
show.
Are you ever gonna watch it again?
Yes.
You think you'll start right after it ends?
No.
Or give it like a
no.
year?
I'll give it some time.
I'll probably give it like a year.
I've rewatched seasons 1 through 4 3 times.
That's a lot of times.
And then 5 I've seen twice, 6 I've seen twice, and then 7 I saw a few episodes twice to get caught up.
Oh, okay. That's a lot. That's a lot.
But dude, because the reason why you rewatch it is like you don't remember how people get to places.
No.
There's so many storylines that have happened. And
Yeah.
if you look at like the cast of characters, there's so many people to keep track of.
I was telling my friends on Sunday when I was watching it with them.
Yeah.
I was like, it took, what is this, 7th, 8th season?
Yeah.
It took 8 seasons for me to learn about 60% of the people's names in
Yes.
the show. I still can't give you names of like pretty important characters.
Right.
Like,
It's just they're easy to forget.
yeah.
Like you
There's
just say,
so
like,
many
oh,
of them.
that bald guy.
There's so many of them.
Yeah. And a lot of them had died.
Yeah.
Oh.
But it'll be cool to go back and see like the little things that are hidden and be
Yeah,
like,
that's
holy
true.
shit, this is season 1. Have they actually been planning and or like pointing at this for 8 seasons?
I
You
didn't
know?
even think about that.
Like that type of shit.
Yes.
Because the eye comment from Melisandre to Arya was in season 3.
Really?
Yeah, it was like the 6th episode or something.
Damn. And then the prophecy for Cersei was the very beginning, the first couple minutes
5 or
of
6?
episode 1 of season 5.
Yeah.
But
They haven't gone back to that in a while.
No,
Not that
they
I know
haven't.
of.
I just thought of the Hound killing the Mountain. I wanted him to call him a cunt before he kills
Oh, of
him.
course, of course. But yeah, he has to do it with a flame sword. Overcome his fear of Flame.
Dude.
Yeah.
Good call.
Thanks.
Fuck yeah. That was the other thing, was him hiding there. And then the suspense when they were in like that library area. When
Yeah.
Arya's walking through trying not to make noise.
She's like, pop my pussy. Hey, January, pop my poo.
But yeah. All right.
All right, cool. Thanks for listening.
Yes. Thanks for listening.
My fuckers.
Yeah, if your credit card got declined. Figure out how to sign back up for Patreon.
Yeah, go to patreon.com/Glaze and Haze.
Thank you for everybody for listening.
Yes.
Patrons, non-patrons.
All of you.
It means a lot. We love doing
Ben's
this
mom.
podcast. Yeah, my mom listens.
Which I didn't see her name on the patron list.
Yeah, it's okay.
Well, you said she was a patron.
Yeah.
Now she's a whore? A lying whore?
Whoa. That's jumping to an extreme.
Just kidding. Kind of. Cut that part off.
I mean, not funny.
Oh, this is awkward.
Why don't you shut up?
Cut that part out.
That's what she said.
Okay.
All right.
Sorry, Ben's mom. I love you still.
Spoiler.
All right, bye.